Hey guys, welcome back to RK Stables. Wanted to do a quick brief video on how to check your horse to see if it needs a dentist, an equine dentist. It's an easy way to do it. I'll give you some quick tips on what we do here at RK Stables, and we'll talk about it in just a minute. See you in the flip side. So I figured before we actually go to a horse and let me show you how to check the horse to see whether or not it needs an equine dentist, I figured I'd show you something about how the horse's mouth is, because as a beginner you're probably going to be a little bit nerve-wracked to do this, and really it's not a big deal, so forgive me for my little lines on my board. So I figured I'd show you this. All right, if you look at a horse's mouth, it has two sets of teeth. All right, this is the back set, and then at the front it has a set of teeth that go around the front. There's an actual space right here, a divide between the two. All right, when we go to check if a horse needs a dentist to grind down or float down their teeth or float their teeth, what we're looking for is this edge. So when you look at a tooth, if that tooth has a tip on it like that, it's sharp. So what's happening is that is definitely going down into the gum, either from the top to the bottom or from the bottom to the top. So what we do is, it's a very simple technique, is we're going to run our thumb along the outside edge of the top row of teeth in the back. It's very simple, it's very quick, and I'll show you how to do it. That's one of the things we do, and really as rescues, when we deal with rescues, we're constantly checking them because a lot of times they're underweight. Most of the time a rescued horse is underweight for the simple reason that they're not being fed. They're in dirt lots, they don't have any hay, they don't have the necessities that they need in order to survive. So that's why they're losing weight so drastically. With any horse though that comes in, we will observe that horse to see exactly what's happening. One of the ways that you can tell a horse needs probably to have his teeth checked is when you feed them and they're dropping food, and food's falling from their mouth as they're talking, or as they're moving around their head while they're eating. If food's falling, that's a good indication that it's going to need its teeth floated, or at least checked to see if it needs to be floated. So I'll be honest with you, dentists, equine dentists are usually done through veterinarians. Vets will come out and they charge you a trip fee to get out there, which of course that's the norm. And then they'll charge you for sedation, where they put the horse under some type of sedation, make them sleepy. And then they'll put a speculum in their mouth, which opens their mouth up and keeps it open so that it doesn't bite down on the horse, on the tools or the vet's hand. And they also have a stand that actually cradles the horse's mouth or jaw like that while it's pried open. I personally am not a big fan of this. I just do not like it. Anytime that you can work with a horse without sedation is always better than sedating an animal, okay? So what you would probably want to do after I show you how to do this is, if you do need a dentist, look for a dentist that does it the old natural way, all by hand, no power tools, no sedation, and one, it's going to save you a lot of money because the overhead's not there. A dentist has this big practice, insurance, and all this other stuff. It costs a lot of money. So you're looking at $250, $350 to do a horse. So what I did is I researched and I found out how the big farms are doing it. Now, I carry 30 horses on average. I'm not a big farm by no means. I'm a small guy. But when you go to Ocala National, well, not National Forest, but if you go to Ocala, the capital of horses in the United States, guess what? They have 250 thoroughbreds that need to be done on a regular basis, once a year, once every 2 years, or the newbies that are coming in, the babies that are being checked and need to be filed. And it gets expensive. So what they do is they find an old-time farrier, or a lot of farriers will do this type of work as well. You just have to find out if they're any good. but an old-time dentist. And all they do is they have their metal tools, their grinders, not their grinders, but their files, and they just go in there and nice and gently wear down everything so it's nice and balanced and smooth, and they're good to go. So this is not something for you to be freaked out about, scared about. We'll go ahead and pull a horse out real quick, and I'll show you how I do it, and I'll explain it while we're doing it. All right? See you in a second. Let me go ahead and grab him. So we'll go ahead and grab Daniel-san. He is an old buckskin. He's about 22, 23 years old. And I'll show you how we check on him. Stop that. Come here, dude. All right, you ready? Well, first off, you don't do it with a mouthful of food. So if you want to make sure that his mouth is empty, go ahead, swallow that, good boy. Here, give it back. Playing tug of war. Goodness gracious. So there's a way to hold the horse to make it safe. And the first thing I'll show you is, remember my little goofy diagram? He's got two sets of teeth, right? Well, he's got the top and bottom, but there's the front, and then, calm down. And then when you get here, there's no teeth. There's no teeth. The teeth start again right here. So from here to here, he's got teeth that he's grinding with. The front teeth are used to snatch the grass and rip it, and the back teeth are for grinding it. So what you would do is put a halter and lead rope on the horse, and we do it so quickly, we just throw a rope around their neck and hold them just like this. But for safety reasons for you as a newbie, all you do is hold the horse, put your hand on his nose like this, love on him a little bit, all right, and just get him used to your hand. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slip my finger up underneath the lip here, and I'm actually at the very top of the jaw. I'm not actually touching the teeth at this point, because I don't want my finger to go in between the teeth, right? Because you can bite down on them. And all I do is I really easily touch the very edge and I slide it back and forth. And all I'm doing is just like this. I'm just right on the very edge of it. And if that tooth is sharp in any way or you feel any discomfort on your hand, there's a good chance that that horse is going to need to have an equine dentist. So that's how simple it is. It takes 2 seconds to do. You can do it to all your horses real fast. And if you have a horse that's having issues with holding weight and you see them dropping feed, this is a main issue, is their teeth. A lot of times horses have never had their teeth done, so this would be a good idea to go ahead and have them done. All right? Average price for an equine dentist that does it old school with just the files, you're looking at roughly $60 to $100 depending on where you are in the nation. And if you have a dentist do it, a vet do it, like I was saying before, it can become very pricey, $150 to $250, $300 depending on sedation and everything else. So that's it. Now you know how to do it. If you have any questions, hit it at the bottom, all right? Put it in the comments. Make sure you hit subscribe if you liked what you see. If you have some new people learning about horses, go ahead and have them check out my videos. And thanks for being the best part of RK Stables. Thank you so much and have a blessed day. Talk to you soon. Good boy.
This was an RK Stables production. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.